democracy, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine, the emptiness machine.
Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On red. On dirty left. Silver.
Horn's going to throw straight away here. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Red on red. Son, 13 Lou.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. The left side caught by Shaheed. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
11, Agate. Take right open. Silver.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Rip, 20.
They go play action. Lawrence. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And that means 3rd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
11. Hey, kill. Sink right. Go. Hot.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
Hey, here we go.
Spears runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Ready up.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCord. That one's complete over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs them up. This is 2nd down and 9.
Let's go. Practice. Go.
Off the play fake, McCord. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Decent 24.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Go.
From the 28. On the move, headed right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Gun.
50-yard line.
Soko. Sink right. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down the right. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, and he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down.
Hey, run. 13 loop. 13 loop.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Take right open.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
On red. This one's hot. 11. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence now off the play action. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, attack!
Lawrence working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment.
Go. Hey, Lion! Son, this one's hot.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Hits his running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. You've got a man in motion. To throw, it's McCord. That's complete. Naku on the left side. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing, it's McCord. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, great job. 30.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hey, here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. He lobs it deep middle. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 20-zip lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Like a middle field open or close, like a single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Down the field. Evans has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Don't play action here. McCord. He lofts it deep left. It's got Evans once again. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Mixon will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Chubb's runner on his way in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's 3rd and goal. going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Ready up.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. Throwing, McCord. Into the crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Levante David. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can he get not every point back, he just gave up 6 of your own.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Shotgun snap, McCord. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. And it's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here we go, set. 70
From the gun, McCord. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. On the shotgun, it's McCord. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Touchdown, New York! The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
This one is up and good. And the Jets cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
11 on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Lawrence with it on 1st. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. McCord setting the throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
You come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. From the 45 on second down. He lofts it deep left. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming up. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Justin Tucker sets
Now
the
Tucker
kickoff.
on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Now it's going to begin with a mix and run. He cuts it right. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. The 40. Into the red zone. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and Buffalo touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCord. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Again to Mixon up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hockey isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component of the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey, 11. Here we go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be blocked down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Go. Hey, here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hauled in, again it's Bowers. And he's tackled for a short gain. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason.
Hey, go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. Chooses to bring this one out. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. McCord's going to throw here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds his man over the middle. They give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the 19. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Here we go. Coconut, 18, back.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's McCord to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. With the play fake, McCord. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
McCord. Got a man, that's McCord. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mixon. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Set up. Bronco 80. Pack to 60.
There's another for it. And this time he gets in for the New York touchdown. The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting, and that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
11, add it. Decent 20. Here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence buying some time left. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
All right, let's go. Hey, Kip, turn. This is hot.
From the 27. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, they really love that Drake because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hey, go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Forced out to his right. They'll make a beat for it on the ground. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Go.
Here we go on fourth. Lawrence escapes out to the left. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hey. Go. Let's. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
On play action now, Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Don't play action here, McCord. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running it with Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Jets hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the ground again with Mixon. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a junk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Let's go now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So the roar of Bills Mafia